What's up?
What's up?
I'm Booster. That's Aaron.
We're your unemployed friends.
That's right. It's 4/12. On Saturday, we saw Wake Up Dead Man, the third Knives Out movie. We saw it in theaters. It comes out on Netflix in a couple weeks.
In 2 weeks, I believe. I believe it comes out December 12th.
We wanted to see it early to get our thoughts on it. I love the original Knives Out. I think it's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that movie's perfect.
It's so electric, like you said. It's iconic. I rewatched it recently. It's still good. The kind of thing you just rewatch over and over. And Glass Onion, I didn't like as much. I liked it decently when it came out. But since I haven't really stayed in love with it.
Yeah.
You like it a lot.
I love Glass Onion. It is, I will admit, it's a step down from the first one. I think it is still really fantastic what it's going for. This one is tragically another step down, though.
A step further down, yeah, exactly.
Which I still liked it. It was good, but it's definitely like it's the worst of the three.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty bad. I don't know, bad. Okay, bad's not. It's a spoiler for your review, and I'll give my score later. But I was bored. I didn't want to be bored. It's about Josh O'Connor plays this like new priest who has kind of a dark history. He gets sent to this church in New York, and it's led by Josh Brolin, who kind of leads the church with an iron fist, and he's very he weaponizes Christianity against his followers called the flock, right? And then the flock is these 6 people who follow him for very different reasons, and then
he basically his sermons are attacking whoever isn't among his group, and it's very much he's a microcosm of like people who weaponize religion for bad things. That movie's not subtle about it. And then a murder ensues.
That's true. Someone gets killed.
Yeah, someone dies, and it is in a seemingly impossible way. It's Benoit Blanc's locked room murder, where he has to figure out how they died in a room where they physically could not have.
That's right. And the suspects changed the whole way.
Yeah, as always, it's a whodunit. You know, like if you've seen one, you know what kind of movie you're getting into. With the Rian Johnson spice sprinkled in there. This movie was definitely. It's weird to say disappointing because I still liked it, but compared to the other two, it was kind of disappointing because it's just. Like the first one is so perfect. It like the script is tight. Every line is either funny or moves something forward, and the cast is used perfectly. And then the second one, I think very similarly of. I think the cast is very well utilized. This one, they're not.
Yeah, the cast was kind of mid.
They just don't even really get anything to do.
They don't,
because it focuses a lot more on. I don't think it's a spoiler to say Josh O'Connor's the main character. He's the Ana de Armas. He's the Janelle Monáe, where he's Benoit Blanc's like main buddy for the movie. Yeah. And it really focuses on him and Benoit and Josh Brolin, and everyone else kind of falls to the side about it, which isn't what I want out of my ensemble movie. I want them to all have a reason to be there.
I was really bored. The first act was fine. There's a lot of setup, and it's all about Josh O'Connor writing this letter, and he's explaining the history of the church and how he comes to know the groundskeeper and Martha or whatever she helps out the church, and he kind of sees that Josh Brolin is being kind of toxic with his relationship to Christianity, and he's using it to kind of like drive the flock worse into their problems, right? So there's people who have like family issues, and someone who's like a struggling author, but then he's getting worse in like these conspiracy theories, and she's like falling into depression. She starts smoking, so he kind of sees all these problems. But then they all have a motive to do the killing, and so he's the main character. His acting was the most boring in the whole movie. His character was the most boring in the whole movie. I thought he was so one note the whole way. Not that necessarily characters need to have like insane character development, but Ana de Armas in Knives Out is so interesting because you really like her and root for her, and it's so much more unique than a usual whodunit. And when we finished this one, you were like, yeah, this is unique for a Knives Out movie because it is just a whodunit. Like there's nothing that really elevated it.
Yeah. I disagree with that his performance was boring. I really liked it. I thought it worked with what the movie's going for, because it's less that he's like this person that I like, who is like kind of mistreated by the family, like Ana de Armas is, or by rich guy Elon Musk in the second one, like Janelle Monáe. It's like he's never been like, I mean, everyone hates him, but it's like his issues are all like with his past, and that's why he's religious now. And I think he works with what the movie has to say about religion, and I think each of the characters is religious for their own reason, and they cover like the wide facet of why people are religious. Because it's like, yes, it's used for bad things, we're gay, we know, but it's also like it's a source of hope for people. There's that one scene with the lady on the phone when it's just like she needs someone and he's there for her. I thought was really great, because it's like, because he will just be like, no, Benoit, I'm done with the investigation, I need to help someone right now. And I think that works. I thought I really liked
That's
him.
a good point. It does focus
for what the movie's going
on. It focuses on the good and bad of Christianity, and I'm an ex-Christian, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, but it just, I don't know, it just really, it didn't have the sauce for me. As soon as Benoit Blanc shows up, it's about the end of the first act. There's like half an hour of just backstory, and I actually kind of liked it. I was kind of getting into the characters and what it was going for, and then he shows up, and there's like a 5-minute scene of him just yapping and making, you know, silly like normie jokes. I hate to say the word normie jokes, but I just didn't laugh. It was just stuff that was generic. When someone says something quirky or stupid and they go, huh? Like, like we saw it in a theater full of people. It was full of normies, and it was just, I don't know, I didn't think it was funny or interesting, and it was just by the books, and I didn't want that from a Knives Out. I wanted more from it, and it was just so, I don't know. I mean, it just didn't do anything for me. The ending, no spoilers, was really dragged out.
Yeah.
Too long, boring. It really could have been, you know, wrapped up in terms of, you know, wrapping up all the excess narration and just too much yap. And
yeah, it was like the first act was really strong. I liked the set piece of it being like he's writing down this letter of the details of, he's just accounting the events that have led up to when he's writing the letter. And that was really cool how that gives you his backstory. It's him meeting every single important person, which like was an interesting way to get into it. And then like the second act is investigation, and you're like, all right, let's figure out who done it. And then third act, the reveal. There's
twists and turns.
Yeah, there's like there's twists and turns. Like halfway through the movie, I went, oh, it's this character, and I was right. And the how it's that character is interesting, but the delivery of how it's that character was so drawn out.
It was such a slog.
Like this movie could have been like 15 minutes shorter, and it would have benefited a lot, I think. It was good. I liked it. I give it a 7. I don't know if it's score time, but I give it a 7, which I gave the other 2 10s. I have to revisit Glass Onion.
I can't believe Glass Onion's a 10.
I loved it. I watched it like 3 times within 2 weeks when it came out. Like, I just really love it.
I've seen it once, and that was enough.
It's good. I like it. And it's something I was saying earlier before we started filming, that when I watched the first one, I went, I can't wait to rewatch this movie. When I watched Glass Onion, I went, I can't wait to rewatch this movie. I watched this one, and I was like, I might rewatch it in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I can wait.
It comes out on Netflix. I might not. Because it didn't feel like there were any like nuggets left in the beginning that it's like that I didn't already get. Yeah. Maybe that's on me for I've started watching movies way more often between Glass Onion and now, and I'm certainly better at watching them.
Yeah, I mean, I was just bored, and I don't like being bored. It's my least favorite opinion to feel in a movie. I hate being bored. It was boring. The main character was mid. His acting was lame. The only really interesting actor was Josh Brolin, and
he was electric.
I don't know. He was fine. I wouldn't say electric. I thought he was better in Weapons.
He's more nuanced in Weapons. I think here he was supposed to be very like over the top in a way that I think works.
Just over the top doesn't mean good, though.
Yeah, he was electric.
Disagree.
Electric.
5 out of 10. Our friend we saw it with, he gave it an 8 out of 10. He thought it was like on par, if not better than the first one, and I couldn't.
That's insane.
Couldn't believe it. Like, I was seriously slumped over just like this, just like, waiting for it to be over. Yeah. And then I was like, in my head, I was like, how could anyone think this is like comparable to even the first one or even the second
You know,
one. Like,
he's insane for that.
I know. Well, I'm glad he liked it. I mean, like, it was darker, that's for sure. I mean, it had to do with, more nuanced themes of religion and stuff. But I was just bored, man. I don't like the boring, lame stuff. The main character was so uninteresting. I liked it from its production. Obviously, everything was on point for Rian Johnson, but
yeah, it was very similar, like stylistically. Still, it was physically darker. But like the camera's schmoofing around. The shots are great. Like it
was visual symbolism with the weather and the sunlight coming out.
Yeah. Oh, there was the one time with the sun coming through the windows and early on that I was like, that's a good shot.
It was good. It was just lowercase good. It didn't blow me away. I was like, that was fine. Yeah, I could see there was some visual metaphors going on.
I think it was uppercase G good, which lowercase g is a 5 and uppercase G is a 7. So. Do not ask us what a 6 is.
I could tell, like, I could see visually, like, yeah, there's symbolism happening, but I wasn't engaged enough with the story of the characters to care enough. I was like, I could pick apart what this symbolism means, but do I care enough? No, not really. I don't know. It's about all my thoughts.
I was into it. I was engaged. It's really as simple as that. It's watch it yourself when it comes out, or in theaters Netflix, early.
Or in theaters if you're watching in the next week or two.
Yeah.
Knives Out 3. The 5 out of 10, yeah.
I'm glad Rian Johnson's going to be making something else, I guess.
Me too, yeah, exactly.
But,
and I'm a big Rian Johnson fan. I like The Last Jedi.
Yeah, Last Jedi is good. Last Jedi is the best sequel. Easy.
Well, that's what it is. Tomorrow we'll be seeing Hamnet.
Yeah.
And next week we'll be seeing FNAF 2. Check it out.
FNAF 2.
Keep it locked and loaded. See ya.
Bye.